What did I tell you? Leave the door alone!
You again. What do you want? I'm busy. Can't you tell? I'm a mechanic. Yeah, sometime. I tell you. The gun turrets outside the Khoonda outpost are supposed to defend against potential assaults. Wild critters and the like. They only work half the time. Sometimes they get confused. Why, just the other day, no casualties.
Thanks for helping out the militia.
Halt, settler. This is a restricted area. How the hell did you get through the Kinrath? You should leave. This isn't kidnapping, this is bounty hunting. This Jedi is worth a lot of credits on Nar Shaddaa, and we're collecting. I'm gonna say this nice and simple for your little calf-hurting head. Unless you want to wind up dead. Leave now. What? That's a Jedi trick! We trained against that during the war. It's a Jedi, man! Kill her before she tries something else!
Rushing into action without thinking of the consequences. What? You're expecting thanks? Khoonda is in danger, and you've ruined the best chance of averting a full-scale conflict. Is this a joke to you? People's lives are at stake. Every action has consequences, no matter how small or insignificant they seem. And even the smallest choice has the potential for harm. The Mandalorian Wars was proof of this. Intentions mean nothing if a greater tragedy is caused. Did you think rushing into battle against the Mandalorians did anything but bring more harm to the galaxy? It only served to bring about a second war more dangerous than the first. Countless Jedi died in both conflicts, and everyone who followed Revan and Malak died or were turned to the dark side. Except, conveniently, you. Revan acted. You acted. There's no way of knowing what would have happened had you trusted in the Council, much like what you have done today. Enough of this. This is not the time for such arguments. The mercenaries have allied themselves with the Exchange and are planning to attack Khoonda. They've been holding off for the right moment, and now since they lost their captive Jedi, they'll attack immediately. I'm going to try to reach Administrator Adari. Time is of the essence.
You are the Jedi I've heard reports of, and I am Azkul, leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine. That is correct, and I want you to help me. According to my reports, I have 4 times as many soldiers as the militia, and I'm committed to taking Khoonda. It is inevitable that I will succeed. If you wish to avoid my men eradicating the people of Dantooine, you will make it easier for me to take Khoonda. Of course, I will pay well for your services. There are many ways someone with your abilities can aid us. Before the action begins, I have 2 main tasks in mind for you. Disable the gun turrets and the traps. Return to me when you are ready for us to begin our assault. I warn you not to keep me waiting.
I see you have found the elusive Master Rook. He's told me that his rescue complicated our situation to some degree. I can't say that I anticipated that. I thank you for finding him, though. Rook has informed me that the mercenaries devised a plan of attack to annihilate Khoonda itself. I must ask for your aid again, Jedi. Zeron says that even with a plan, the mercenaries have to gather their forces, then coordinate their assault. So we still have time. I'm afraid the militia has not been adequately trained for the task that befalls them. I have instructed the militia and other Khoonda personnel that you are to be provided with anything that can be spared. Unfortunately, that isn't much. Here is a MasterCard key that will open all of the security doors inside Khoonda. Anything that might aid you in your task, please use. Soon, all the civilians will be evacuated. So if you have any business with them, I suggest you take care of it. Whenever you are ready to finalize the defenses, talk with Zeron.
In Soranaka me gunsoji, nekchi una bola monchi wataton, sobodono bisel chamaka. Chuta kokpa.
General, need something?
Something you need of me? Yeah? I am ready. Let's go.
Charanana gundoso remina che l'orak guru katpada. Fiadra tora pada no ringatel camarada tela fibu nubu de bicarana cenirara. Charanana gundoso remina che l'orak guru katpada. Fiadra tora pada no ringatel camarada tela fibu nubu de bicarana cenirara. Terewana jung konata della raguno tunna. Dai rinto ron kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Terace wemeno totorere seni sensen. Der rinto ron to wakare kwe wap gerebu. Ninso telepachan gorsada ranane gra dalonuta choloren. Terewana jung konata della raguno tunna. Dai rinto ron kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Terace wemeno totorere seni sensen. Der rinto ron to wakare kwe wap gerebu. Ninso telepachan gorsada ranane gra dalonuta choloren. Terewana jung konata della raguno tunna. Dai rinto ron kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Terace wemeno totorere seni sensen. Der rinto ron to wakare kwe wap gerebu. Ninso telepachan gorsada ranane gra dalonuta choloren. Terewana jung konata della raguno tunna. Dai rinto ron kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Terace wemeno totorere seni sensen.
Are you ready? I won't wait long for you. You will be paid generously after you've done your part and we've taken Khoonda. Is that supposed to convince me, Jedi? I was trained by the Sith. Your mind tricks won't work on me. Men, I trust you can handle this Jedi.
I was right about you. You are trouble, but you might just be the right sort of trouble we need. The mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize, so you have time to do what you need. Or are you ready to finalize the defense plans? You sure? Once we're done with that, there may not be any time left before the mercenaries attack. All right, then we got a lot to do.
Since you are here to bolster Khoonda's defense, I will hurry to the mercenary camp and delay their assault however I can.
I imagine that the mercenaries have got two goals in this whole thing. Kill me and kill the administrator. The rest of the settlers won't have courage to resist if they succeed. The administrator's locked up in her office tight, which means that the mercs have to go through us and Khoonda's defenses. Thanks to you, they're gonna have a tougher job. That's about it. Now we just need to dig in and wait for the mercs to come. Let's get ready for the mercenaries. If we fall here, all of Dantooine falls with us.
So you're the Jedi. I take it you are responsible for the surprises we've had during this battle. Stand aside. Our quarrel is with a distinguished administrator. This isn't your problem. She's inconvenient and doesn't know the chain of command. She will pay for that. We could kill you, but I think you'd slaughter at least 4 of my men. Recruitment fees are 250 credits per man, so 1,000 credits for us to avoid the hassle of replacing those men. Do we have a deal? You look capable for a Jedi. Fine. A full squad of 8 then. 2,000 credits. That was my final offer, Jedi. Let's see the value of your boasts. I was trained at Malak's academy. Your tricks won't work on me. You're just another dead Jedi to me.
Sorry I was held up, but it looks like I've arrived in time to pull you out of your predicament.
Kill them all.
Thank you so much for your aid. You can be sure that Dantooine will not forget how the Jedi protected us from this threat. We are a humble community, and this conflict has greatly diminished our resources. I hope this reward will be sufficient. Thank you again, brave Jedi. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much work to do. Dantooine will be slow to rebuild, but I am confident now that we will one day achieve prosperity.
Khoonda is safe in no small part due to you. I feel certain that the Administrator wouldn't have made it without your assistance. I may have misjudged you. In any case, I am free to talk about whatever you wish. Force bonds? Yes. It is the bond that grows between master and student. Are you saying you have bonded with another? Such bonds normally grant strength to both, but not to such a degree. Are you certain? Perhaps it is merely what you believe. Still, your ability to form such connections, to influence others, was always a subject of discussion, even when you were a student here. Perhaps it is a punishment of a sort. But a bond that ties two lives together, such bonds do not seem natural to me. And with your loss of connection to the Force, it seems such a connection would be impossible. Perhaps it is Dantooine, but I do not feel such from you. I feel nothing but what I felt in the Council Judgment Chamber on Coruscant so long ago. Still, you and your connections were often a subject of debate in the Council. It is possible that returning to known space, journeying with others, has caused the Force to stir within you again. You have more questions for me? I suppose there is something I should show you. It will keep you alive long enough to prove useful. When you are facing a long campaign, you need to be more conservative with how you use your Force energy. This form gives you increased Force affinity. In simple terms, it helps you to quickly regenerate Force energy in the middle of a fight. I don't know how you learned that so quickly. Still, your form is sloppy. Keep practicing to tighten it up and you'll be fine.
lightsaber. You've destroyed it. I yield, Master. It is as I heard through the Force. My life for yours. I have nothing to offer you. Your strength is superior. It is as I felt.
Now I've seen everything. This woman, she's a Miraluka. I didn't think any were left in this part of the galaxy. I heard they had a colony on the Midrim, almost halfway between Onderon and Dantooine. Then, it wasn't there anymore. The whole planet was wiped out. Nothing left alive. No one knows why. Well, some of her wounds are pretty bad. Looks like she was already carrying her share of scars, though. I think she'll recover, yeah.
You spared her. That is not what I asked. Although I thought perhaps we had some measure of trust between us. Just be careful. Not everyone can be saved.
Yeah, what do you want?
Yes? Is something wrong? At times, I meditate. Simply close my eyes and listen. It is quite calming. I try to treasure these moments before the next crisis begins. Of course, it would be my pleasure. I try to treasure these moments before the next crisis begins. Forgive me, but there is something I must ask. In my study of the Jedi histories and the more contemporary records, I have heard tales of a Jedi who was exiled. You are that Jedi. But the records are somewhat evasive on why this was done. I wanted to discuss why you chose to leave the Jedi Order and accept exile. I see. And because you went to war, they cast you out? Do you have a record of this trial? Perhaps I shall examine it when I get the chance, with your permission. I appreciate your trust. Thank you.
Well, here we are, the Smuggler's Moon. It's the gaping maw of Nar Shaddaa, swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer. Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shaddaa, from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go.
Too many Mandalorians were scattered after the war. But
without purpose and without direction. Most became little more than raiders.
Nar Shaddaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in. Or if we're someone to get lost. If you wanted to keep out of sight from the Sith for a while, you couldn't pick a better spot. It won't be easy. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa. Finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming in. Or find you once you arrive. Anyone flying the Star Lanes has docked on Nar Shaddaa at least once. I wouldn't want to live there, and I doubt anyone does by choice. I've plotted a course for the refugee sector, and we should touch down within the hour. Once we're down, we should finally be able to breathe easy. There's no way anyone's gonna find us here.
Perhaps you have heard that the Jedi comes to Nar Shaddaa. While she walks upon the smuggler's moon, she is not to be harmed. Observe her, track her, but do not eclipse her movements, or I shall eclipse yours. You must, because one Jedi attracts others. It is the way of things.
Dawachosimu poindorakawa ichirendumu paramakawana abawasi. Yukroren man mapusiti nolara.
Honda no saka, jita bedwana maticha, kichu no kada mirenito. Renfiloso ni hekuchu panaret atamakcha. Taranamosibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mojubu and Kosoracha. Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. Tu esfrectonatada be mabar chokto. Torenibu inturata sisi me borokra.
Request. If Goto's vessel is no longer neutral ground, inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
Kavadumpe masuraku, papayi botenya, tachimurova gamsa, javaskobo sabjo, michisa karla nukso, muchito sasa grindeo, kichu no kada mirenito. Renfiloso ni hekuchu panaret atamakcha. Dahupo botenya gojucho picha, gwen taba ni sochu, norotoga proto lalashishi, jubadosa jibacha, ratak mansan, tokosha na chitolo.
Observation. Jedi follow the self-destructive path of pacifism and tolerance. They will not attack first.
Doveri nincha, yonona shitasa chuch. Doveri nincha, yonona shitasa chuch. Goli rosodish. Ranta kras mobas.
Ah, the beautiful stench and decay of desperate living.
This moon, it teems with life. It is difficult to center oneself.
Never have I been to a place so alive with the Force, yet so dead to it. The contrast is like a blade.
Word of warning, watch where you step, or you'll fall for hours. All right then, let's move out. Where are we headed exactly?
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it in due time.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you. Whatever we do, I say we get the Hawk's ID signature changed while we're here. Might keep us from being a target when we enter a new system.
It is not your choice, Adam. It is hers. What is it you wish to do?
Finding a Jedi, or anyone else touched by the Force here, will be difficult. The mass of people, the rush of their emotions. It makes detection difficult. But this moon does not get any smaller while we wait. This sector is as good as any place to begin our search, so let us begin.
Well, if we're gonna search a moon of a few billion inhabitants for one Jedi that even our own can't sense, might as well start as soon as possible. Alright, if you have any questions, just ask. We should be able to leave the ship here as long as we want. No one supervises these landing pads anymore.
You there!
Uh-oh.
What's with you? Letting that piece of junk sink its struts into my landing pad! Yeah? Well, this is the first I've heard of it. Huts don't do business down there. This is exchange territory. I got a ship that's supposed to dock on this pad any hour now. What am I gonna do?
No! Look, you can't keep us trapped in the refugee sector. We can't survive there. You've got us locked in. Thanks for your help. They would have crippled me for sure. All right, what do you want then? Well, they work for the Exchange, for a Quarren named Visquis. He's looking to step up in the Exchange. The only language the Exchange respects is money, so Visquis is trying to increase his profits by using the refugees here in Nar Shaddaa as a cheap labor force. We're only good to him as slaves and merchandise. He wants to keep us in one place, so he can control us. That's always been the way. Well, except lately. You don't. He comes to you. If he's got reason to. Either because you can help him out, or because you're making trouble. Either way, it's not a good thing. Whatever your reasons, thanks.
Spare a few credits, friend? Much appreciated, friend. Life's hard in the refugee sector, and this should go a long way to helping. Look, one other thing. It's obvious you're new around here. I can tell it just by looking at you. Nar Shaddaa can be a rough place and easy to get lost in. If you want, I can keep an ear out for you. Let you know if I hear anything. I'll do that then. I'll come seek you out if I hear anything I think you might want to know.
I saw what you did to those exchange thugs, stranger. Can you spare a few credits, maybe help another refugee in need? Thank you, stranger. I won't forget your kindness.
Why did you do such a thing? Such kindnesses will mean nothing. His path is set. Giving him what he has not earned is like pouring sand into his hands. And would that be a kindness? What if by surviving another day he brings a greater darkness upon another? The Force binds all things. The slightest push, the smallest touch, sends echoes throughout life. Even an act of kindness may have more severe repercussions than you know or can see. By giving him something he has not earned, perhaps all you have helped him become is a target. Seeing another elevated often brings the eyes of others who suffer. And perhaps in the end, all you have wrought is more pain. And that is my lesson to you. Be careful of charity and kindness, lest you do more harm with open hands than with a clenched fist. Good. Mind what I have said. Use your power, but in its proper place.
And what did she want?
Not much. Just answers to some questions.
Really? Interesting.
Geraktada cemense benga rugutodo unde juchamataso benkish manetsitsi. Fela dibono ta muni granakala. Terewana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dai rinto ron kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Terace wemenoto to orere se ne sentan. Charanana gundoso remina che l'orakto guru katpada. Fiore tora pada no ringatel camarada tela fibu nubu da bikarana cenirara. Docent horinteri. Gele resonto ceni rexi contunso des jun karatata. Terewana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dai rinto ron kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Terace wemenoto to orere se ne sentan. Der rinto ron to wakare kwe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan gorsodara nane gra dall'onuta choloren. Charanana gundoso remina che l'orakto guru katpada. Fiore tora pada no ringatel camarada tela fibu nubu da bikarana cenirara. Terewana jun konata della raguno tunna. Dai rinto ron kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Terace wemenoto to orere se ne sentan. Wana jun se ne sensen drawice canel commercio tela fibu nalod.
What's wrong?
Hey, I saw that ship you flew in on. My ship. It's the Ebon Hawk, isn't it? She was stolen from me during a routine run in the Mid-Rim, near the close of the Mandalorian Wars. The registry's 34 P7JK. It's got a temperamental hyperdrive, and the turrets can be sluggish and unresponsive against fast-moving fighters. She's also got 2 secret compartments, one in the cargo hold, right near the plasteel cylinders in the back, and the second beneath the bunks in the starboard cabin. Good to hear you aren't going to challenge it. That makes things a lot easier.
That ship's had some proud owners. You're disgracing it by giving it away like a Durasteel chip.
No hard feelings, I hope. Don't worry. You shouldn't have any trouble finding transport off Nar Shaddaa on your own. I'll be going now. Get used to the solid ground beneath you.
Graci ubaci kompa dwara muska na boska wamba. Reliba kontosa. Mensoka
Lema congiore bimasa. Ifrekun dashi plehti simrun chore krenun. Nora hagma buska, yokolo alaubaka.
Hava hinemas temananahistasta ihan.
Charn otos meremä keräs. Kerran näräkä kerätä simenni kiränä. Trattosa tuo. Pävälyssä nirtoa.
What's wrong?
Dawachosimu poindorakawa ichirendumu oparama kawana abawasi. Yukroren man mapusiti nolara. Dawachosimu poindorakawa ichirendumu oparama kawana abawasi. Yukroren man mapusiti nolara.
Your thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them from a great distance, like a shiver running through you. It is Nar Shaddaa, the true Nar Shaddaa that you feel around you. It is this moon, with the metal and machines stripped away and the currents of the Force laid bare. I'm surprised you can feel it. I feared the damage to you had deadened you to such perceptions. What you feel is the echo of the minds of these creatures within the Force. Their anger, their greed, their desperation. It is life. One might as well move the universe, but such manipulation is possible, yes. It requires that one be able to feel the critical point within the fractured mass, and know how to strike it in such a way that the echoes travel to your intended destination. Not in the sense you understand it. The ability to fool the minds of others, to dominate them on a massive scale that you speak of, is not achieved best through raw power. Manipulation is done through propelling events, or selected ones, into motion. It is done through teaching, through example, and through conviction. And the greatest of victories are not manipulations at all, but simply awakening others to the truth of what you believe, of hearing it echoed around you in life. But let us be silent. Words and thoughts are distractions. Feel this moment for as long as it will last.
Doverincha, Yonona Shitasa Chuch, Wanatun no Bayes, Dorcha no Bankani Honkades. Torsenta Winoto, Tonotucha, Tocharamakaka Musurankana.
Haveri tvatiwa to chana mane mashtat na mani rani vapanara na di dividesh ne mat na tunura ne nala vanilash na na hawda. Haveri tvatiwa to chana mane mashtat na mani rani vapanara na di dividesh ne mat na tunura ne nala vanilash na na hawda. Bashni vanina mashna wala huna kine wat kanina na na bidishna ba nak bidishne Marashni wala kene vanini mi di bidishna pastishni wat ne tauna ni vanina na rode wa funura vanina na nish Marashni wala kene vanini mi di bidishna pastishni wat ne tauna ni vanina na rode wa funura vanina na nish Hara hinemash temadana hisnasta hiha. Mashni mahina nara, dawani neresh nenemash.
Oh, hello. You have caught me at a rare time. Usually there are many players who seek to play, but you are fortunate to have caught me at a moment of quiet.
Febko Mariam ga watasitu insula raka rakachata. Tamasokin chuda wanka. Mopi una wala si chokoratawa. Donos imaragith. Wanarakorachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Donos imaragith. Wanarakorachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Donos imaragith. Wanarakorachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Loka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Du rantamana sobu. Donos imaragith. Wanarakorachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Loka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Du rantamana sobu. Donos imaragith. Wanarakorachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Loka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Du rantamana sobu.
Bota su, malampas taramak, dorin krumagawan.
Tarachomo sincho kavavolpa muliji kumanaminta barawamba michedos. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita taposananansata. Unta chiwita inka kikraya na chawanga kone. Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima pogwanga sawana mucha. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita taposananansata. Chone mulera. Tonkinge banog jansaka nikaraska. Tanchanik mawimbo kranta mi bilan. Que chubo grayo bog no cada itapa titsa tong merinita. Tawancha morichiwa mufalawa ni bobo wish yot kuna sita dorcho ni sobawata. Unta chiwita inka kikraya na chawanga kone. Ta come tak blaia justing miki gongo beaste. Kun grabi la king no mulara kichi kuta grasa kisha. Chone mulera. Tonkinge ba no jansaka nikaraska. Tancha nik de mawimbo kranda mi bilan. Dovre kun mili wosa slima po wanga sawana mucha. Tong hikte mosi jochia yumba litawa e bawa tone ruta.
Loka kamaran endosoran wi.
Fünnis, Findelachti, Relieba Kontosa, Manchokarema Konchoremi Masa, Efrekundas, Blade, Simmerunchore Krenum, Relieba Kontosa.